Shalom. Hello to everybody gathered here. And I just want to say thank you. Can we hear? You hear now? No? Yes? Yes? Come closer. It's cold. Let's warm. The power of community warming each other up. Like Dara just said, I think we're the two Daras here in Ottawa here. My heart is breaking. Shabbat yesterday is a time of wholeness, of peace, of joy and of unity. It's a time that gives us energy to go then do the work that we need to do to heal the world. As a Canadian Jew, as a part-time rabbinical student, I also have been struggling with how to respond to yesterday's anti-Semitic attack on the Tree of Life Synagogue in Pittsburgh. We call the Torah itself a tree of life, an Eitz Chaim, whose paths are ways of pleasantness and whose branches themselves bring wholeness and peace. My challenge, our challenge as I see it, is to make sure that the voice of God that I call out to, one that is life-giving and full of compassion, the El Maleh Rachamim, who dwells on high and on low, who created all the nations, doesn't become a victim of this violence either. And that we in turn don't lose sight of that image of God in all of us. May the memories of those whose lives were brutally extinguished yesterday be lights for all of us, and not in vain. And may their memories forever be for a blessing. Joyce Feinberg, Rich Gottfried, Rose Mallinger, Jerry Rabinowitz, Cecil Rosenthal, David Rosenthal, Bernice Simon, Sylvain Simon, Daniel Stein, Melvin Wax, Irving Youngner. The youngest was 54, the oldest 97, survived the Holocaust only to be murdered by an American xenophobe. Two were brothers, two were spouses. El Maleh Rachamim, I just said. El Maleh Rachamim, God full of compassion, is a prayer for the departed. El Maleh Rachamim, Shochen Bamramim. God filled with mercy, dwelling in the heavens' heights, bring proper rest beneath the wings of your Shekhinah, amid the ranks of the holy and the pure, illuminating like the brilliance of the skies, the souls of our beloved and our blameless who went to their eternal place of rest. May you, God, who are the source of mercy, shelter them beneath your wings eternally, and bind their souls among the living, that they may rest in peace. And together, let us say, Amen. So where do we go from here? British Rabbi Jonathan Sacks argues that the greatest principle found in the Bible is not you shall love your neighbor as yourself, but rather you shall not oppress a stranger, for you know the heart of the stranger. You yourselves were strangers in the land of Egypt. The Torah tells us once to love our neighbor. 36 times it tells us to love the stranger. And that's because the stranger's not like us. And it's through that we find, through that reaching outside of ourselves, that we do find the God in all of us. So, the white supremacist who committed yesterday's murders, before his attack, went after HIAS, the Hebrew Immigrant Aid Society, in various rants online. Their motto, Highest's motto is, "Welcome the stranger, protect the refugee." Founded in 1881 as the Hebrew Immigrant Aid Society, it stands for a world in which refugees find welcome, safety, and freedom. Guided by Jewish values and history, it rescues people whose lives are in danger for being who they are. And here in Ottawa, we're going to hear Jewish Family Services that does very much the same. So 2 Shabbats ago,